Hey everyone, Mini Brick Productions here, and today I am back with a video that I have been waiting months to make, and that is my Fortnite Chapter 2 CMF Draft Series 2. Now if you guys are familiar with my channel, you should already know that I am a big fan of Fortnite. I just think it's a super fun game, and I love its bright and colorful style, and for all those who think that it's a dead game, it is definitely not. And because of this, I worked with Ashnflash to create a collaboration CMF series, my Fortnite Chapter 2 Series 1 CMF Draft. And this video came out all the way back in April, and if you still haven't seen it, by the way, I recommend you check it out through the card in the upper right or through the link in the description. Now Ashnflash and I have teamed up once again to bring you all a Series 2. And in this series, we divided it into 2 videos, with each video showing off 8 different LEGO Fortnite characters. When you're done watching my video, go check out his through the link in the comments or description below. With all that said, let's check out my figures from the Fortnite Chapter 2 Series 2 CMF Draft. And the first figure in my half of the series is the God of Thunder himself, Thor Odinson. Because the latest season is Marvel themed, and because the Galactus event is happening tomorrow if you're watching on the day the video is published, I made sure to include the main character of the Marvel crossover. He comes with Mjolnir and a red cape that is used by the LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian figures, and his hairpiece is pretty much a perfect match to his in-game outfit, and that is using the newish hairpiece introduced with Dumbledore from the new LEGO Harry Potter line. Overall, I think this is a perfect character to start off the series, and I am super happy with the way he turned out. Up next, we have Yellowjacket. So I personally decided to include one Fortnite starter pack skin in each series, and for this series I chose Yellowjacket because I think her outfit is actually pretty unique, and she's overall a great skin. Her accessory is a pistol piece with orange printing on the side to represent the Burst SMG that she carries in the starter pack icon. And overall, her outfit really translates well into LEGO, and I really love the bright yellow color that I used for her design. The next figure making her way all the way back from Season 3, we have Jules. Because Ash and I didn't make a series for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3, I decided it would be nice to include some Season 3 characters in this series, the first of which being Jules. So she comes with a brand new hair and goggle combo, which I think turned out perfectly, and her accessory is her wrench, which is dual molded to be more detailed. Jules is my personal favorite figure from this series because she was my go-to skin for basically all of Season 3. And so overall, I'm just really happy I chose to include her, and I think she turned out exactly the way I envisioned her to turn out in LEGO form. The next figure in this series is actually a pretty funny inclusion, and it's the Tart Tycoon. So the Apple vs. Epic Games lawsuit was a huge deal when it was first announced, so I included the Tart Tycoon to pay tribute to that. So he comes with a brand new headpiece in the shape of an apple, which actually has printing for his face and his glasses, and this connects to a normal minifigure torso, and his accessory is a 2x2 white printed tile which has the legal documents that Epic Games presented to the court in the lawsuit. So I think that's a really funny accessory to give with him. While it's not a super realistic inclusion because I don't think LEGO would put this figure into a real Fortnite CMF draft if they ever made that, but in the end, these videos are really made for fun, so I'm really happy I included him. For my 5th figure, we have another Marvel figure, Mystique. So I think Mystique is actually an amazing Fortnite skin because she comes with the ability to shapeshift into the skin of the player you kill, and I personally just really love that feature. So that's why for her accessory, I chose to give her a LEGO skull piece that originally came in the Ninjago sets in gold in order to represent the skull that she holds while she's shapeshifting into a different skin. So on her outfit, you'll also notice that I included the same skull design in order to make the design feel more LEGO. And yeah, I just think this figure really turned out great. And yeah, the printing I think is really unique too, with all the triangles she has on her legs and her torso. So overall, just a really cool figure. Next is the Derby Dynamo skin. So this skin is another interesting pick since she's not a super popular skin, but I just think that her design is really unique and it translates pretty well into LEGO, so I decided to include her because of that. So she comes with a brand new mold for her ponytail and her helmet that is combined, and she also comes with roller skates to represent her exclusive freewheeling emote, which I personally would love if Fortnite made into a music pack, because the music is just amazing for that emote. Her other accessory is the V-Buck challenge book with V-Bucks as printed tiles, and these are printed onto a LEGO book piece and round 1x1 tiles respectively. I really like these accessories, and I would just, I'd really love to have these in real life if LEGO Fortnite ever happened. The next skin is probably going to get me a lot of simp comments, and that skin is Ruby. Now before I go into more detail about this figure, some of you Fortnite diehard nerds might realize that Ruby actually wasn't released during Chapter 2, but instead released a week before Chapter 2 launched. So, however, I really think that a week is close enough to be considered Chapter 2. So I'm just, I'm kind of cheating a little because I really like this skin, and I really wanted to include her anyways. So she comes with this hairpiece that I actually introduced with Remedy in my Fortnite series, Chapter 2 Series 1 CMF Draft. And so that's perfect part recycling, and it's just great use of new pieces that I come up with. Her accessory is the Mythic Grappler, which can be perfect for Sky from Series 1, and I just really like that, both these series include characters and accessories that could be put into good use with characters from Series 1 or from Series 2, so it merges the two series together, and it makes it feel more like one Fortnite theme, instead of having two separate series that are totally separate. It really makes them merge a little, so I really like that. Overall, really happy with Ruby. Like I said, she was one of my go-to skins, and I'm just happy that I included her. And last, but definitely not least, is the cutest figure in this series, Kit. Kit is definitely one of my favorite skins in all of Fortnite, simply because he's just so adorable. So Kit himself is actually a newly molded cat piece, which was based off of the old LEGO cat mold, and the build for his mech is built entirely using pre-existing LEGO pieces, all in pearl coloring. So this figure is not super realistic because of the colors that I chose for him, but what's great about this figure is that he can be built using entirely pre-existing pieces, so you can build him in real life if you wanted to. So definitely let me know below in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on how to build Kit. So this actually isn't my first Kit build, because I actually built a different version of Kit for my LEGO Fortnite Catty Corner gas station mock, which you can also check out through the link in the description below. Here's the final checklist of all 16 characters, with 8 blacked out figures being the ones shown in Ashnflash's video, so go check that out if you haven't already. And that wraps up my half of the LEGO Fortnite Chapter 2 Series 2 CMF Draft. If you haven't already, definitely check out Ashnflash's video, and that link will be in the description and in the comment below. There you will find 8 more unique figures from LEGO Fortnite, so you definitely don't want to miss it. With that said, I'm overall really happy with this series, and some of you guys might be thinking why so many figures in this series are kind of old and less relevant than they were a few months back, and that's because I actually started designing these figures a while back during Season 3, so I included Tart, Yellowjacket, and Derby Dynamo, because they were, pretty relevant during the time I was designing them. So Ashnflash originally wanted to release this series around the Galactus event, but it was just my mistake, because I just didn't realize that it was going to take place all the way at the very end of Season 4, which was a long time after I started designing these figures. With that said, I still think that, while they're still not as relevant as they used to be a few months ago, I don't think they're irrelevant by any means, so I decided to keep them, and overall I really like the designs and the way I did them. So either way, I hope you all enjoyed the series, and be sure to let me know which figure was your favorite. If you like this series, consider subscribing for more LEGO related content in the future, and until next time, see ya!